this is Sally with It's All About the Packaging. Today's packaging idea is a little pillow box. This is what I'm doing, and since it's fall, I'm doing a little pumpkin. Again, I'm not doing any stamping. It's all paper crafting. And these little pillow boxes, there's 10 in a pack and it's $5 each. So that means that this is 50 cents, which is very affordable. So let's get started. I'm taking the pillow box, and this hole is a 1-inch hole punch, and it doesn't matter which side you go in, as long as you have a little bit, you have the same amount on each side, and it punches that out, and that's going to give you your little handle. And then this folds in like this. It's already pre-scored, so they're really easy to use. And they're fairly stiff, so they're going to hold up really well. Okay, so that's the idea there. Now I'm using a piece of designer series paper. This is Old Olive, and it comes from the Regals collection. All of the collections are 6 by 6, and this is 6 inches. So you're going to notice here that, let me fold this flat again. You're going to notice here that it's not going to reach all the way around, and that is okay. And the reason it's okay is because I'm going to put my pumpkin right on top of it, and you're not even going to see that it doesn't go all the way over there. Okay, so I'm using pumpkin pie cardstock, and today I'm going to use the Big Shot, and I'm using the smallest of the ovals, and these are the stitched ovals. They are probably one of my favorites. You have the ovals, the circles, and on the other side it is the squares, and they're called stitched shapes. And I'm using the littlest oval, and I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, show you how that works. All right, this is my Big Shot, and I have to do this 3 times because the pumpkin is 3 ovals. So we're going to run it 3 times. Okay, so I've got my 3, and if you can see, they are stitched. And the stitching is really big right now, and we have a lot of the shapes that are stitched. So what I'm going to do here is, well, before I do that, let me do some sponging. This is a pumpkin pie stamp pad. Again, it's the same color as my cardstock, and I'm going to take a sponge dauber, and this is really cool. I found this on Amazon, and I put our daubers in here. It holds 50, 5, 10, 50, yeah, it holds 50 daubers. And I always had a problem keeping them organized, but this works really great. And I'll put a link down below on where I got the case for the daubers. So I'm just going to dip this in here, and I'm adding a little bit of ink on each one. And I want to show you, my sample here does not have the sponging, and I want to show you the difference because it makes a huge difference. When you add a little bit of ink, it brings it out. I don't know if it gives you more of a 3D look, but it brings it out a lot more. So those are my 3 pieces. And all I'm going to do here is put a little bit of my green glue, my Tombow. That goes there. And this other one goes on the bottom. So the middle oval stays on top like that, and that's your pumpkin. Now I don't know if you can see the difference, but this one is sponged, this one is not sponged. Let me bring this back in. Okay, so what I'll do here is just glue this down. Again, I'm just going to use a little bit of the Tombow glue like that, and then I'll use Dimensionals and apply Dimensionals on the back. I'm just doing a couple. You don't have to do a lot, just a couple. That. I'll put this right on there. Now I have one more thing that I want to add to it. I'm using the SPRIG punch. Looks like this. It's called SPRIG. And I'll just punch one. Again, I'm using Old Olive, just like the paper here. And I'm just going to pull this apart and add a little bit of the Tombow. It doesn't take much. Put it back there. And then I'm going to take some brown. This is one of our darker browns. And all I did is just hand cut out a little stem. Again, that's going to go down here like that. Let me put this together for you once again. That goes like that. And this one, the belly band, which is this thing right here, is up a little higher than this one, but that's okay. And then I have some candy to put in it. I got your peppermint patties. I think I can get 2 in there. Actually, I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna do one. This is a great project for your Thanksgiving table. Anytime that you need a little bit something to give to somebody and it doesn't cost much. And I want you to see the difference again between what's sponged and what is not. This is definitely more eye-catching, I believe. Well, thanks for joining me today. Everything that I used today is in the description below, along with all the measurements. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss more packaging ideas. This is Sallie Stamper. Go make someone's day and you will change the world.